Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr. We did pretty well yesterday with my second best score I've ever had on a 2-minute round, which I was surprised by. Some lucky guesses in there, especially on the Sweden round. I really wasn't sure about that Stockholm guess. Let's see if we can beat that today. I doubt it, but we'll give it a go. Let's get into the game. Okay, here we go. Let's get the timer going. Okay, we've got an airport. Can we work out where we are? Schnellzug. Schnell, I believe, is a German word for like speed, hurry, or quickly, or something like that, I believe. Der Tron for something. Is it an airport or are we outside? I thought we were inside at first, so maybe it's a train station. Barclay. Meeting. Looks definitely, it looks German. In a city, I can't remember, what's the train company called in Germany? Any other clues as the city? If we're going to Baden, Bern, Zug. Oh no, these are in Switzerland. Lugano is Italy, so maybe we're in Switzerland. We could be somewhere like Zurich, possibly. I don't see Zurich on the board, so if that's possible, I think I might go Zurich. How long have we got? We've got 52 seconds left. If I can find Switzerland, I'm panicking now. So I think I'll go Zurich, because it's Bern, around there, that'll do. The year, I haven't got long to guess. Doesn't look very modern. Not super modern, maybe early 2000s, late 90s possibly. Could be even into the 80s here. This is Barclays. Is that Barclays Bank? It's a very old sign if it is. This is looking 90s to me. These kind of ripped jeans. I'm not really sure though. Nothing jumping out. No dates I'm missing. We'll go. I'm going to go 93. It's 87, but we're in the right city. We lost quite a few points there. 6 years. It's punishing when you're just off by a few years like that. So a Kodachrome photo of Zurich Hauptbahnhof train station in late 80s. Yeah, I think I could have gone 80s with these clothes, but I didn't see any hairstyles that jumped out as 80s immediately. Maybe this one here, but never mind. We're not going to beat yesterday's score, that's for sure. But that's going to take some doing for sure. Let's go next round. Oh, wow. Okay, we're in this must be the filming of Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, one of the two. I think Hobbit from the number of people. I assume they filmed this in New Zealand. That's Peter Jackson for sure. Yeah, it's definitely the Hobbit movie. I'm guessing they filmed that in New Zealand. I don't know where in New Zealand. I would guess it would be down here somewhere. We're on a river, so let's go just here. I don't have any idea. It was fairly central New Zealand to hedge our bets. When did that movie come out? I think it was probably... I never watched the Hobbit ones. I watched Lord of the Rings, obviously, but I think I watched the first Hobbit movie and I didn't particularly like it. Wasn't as good as Lord of the Rings. Let's see. Trying to think. It wasn't that long ago, but I'm not sure whether this is the first Hobbit movie or the second one. I've no idea. Would it be like 2016 maybe? Something like that. It can't have been much longer than that. Trying to think. I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't pay much attention. I might drop it down to 2015. I don't think I'm going to get any better than that, so I'll go for it. It was 2013. That's a shame, but we were not too far away in New Zealand, 205 kilometers. Is there any clue? Yeah, so The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug in New Zealand. Is that the second one? I'm not sure. I think it might be. So I was way off on the year there, really. Yeah, so it was down there. I was never going to get that. Let's reset the timer. Oh. Next round. Play the timer. Okay, we're on a beach somewhere. Have we got any clues in the window here? We've got Mex here. Does that mean we're in Mexico? I'm trying to read if I can read what language this newspaper is in, but I can't really see. Would work for Mexico. We've got beetles. Beetles are very common in Mexico. They use them for taxis, or at least they used to. They used to have like green and yellow beetles, I think they were. They run them on sugar cane, like the oil they make from that, rather than from petrol, I believe. Have we got a map here? That's the map of Mexico upside down. So I'm trying to wonder where we are on that map. I would think we're probably quite north. It's quite dry. Not too far from the American border, maybe. We look like we're quite coastal here. It just gives me that feeling of being coastal. So could we be somewhere like Monterrey, somewhere like that? Maybe Monterrey's a bit too far off the coast. So we could be on this coast, or we could be the Baja side. I'm not really sure. Maybe this side. It's going to be difficult. Mexico's a big country. I'm going to actually just guess in the middle, even though I think it's coastal. Well, actually, no, I'm going to go down near Guadalajara. Screw it. Let's try it. The year, the cars, difficult to tell. 70s, maybe. This car, I can't see the front of it, unfortunately. These buses look quite old. The Beetles are old. Maybe that's not so much 70s. I know they used Beetles for a long time. That's what makes it difficult. I'm going to have to guess. I'm going to guess late 70s, 79. Let's go for it. That was 92. Wow. And we were miles off. So we were near... So a car parked up at Tulum, an ancient Mayan city. Okay, that makes sense. But we were coastal, so I was correct about that, at least. But I was 1,839 kilometers away, and the year was terrible. See, Beetles being around in the early 90s, I think they still have them around in Mexico, to be honest. So it's hard to judge, and these looked older. This car probably would be more 90s. That's a shame. I'm hoping there wasn't a date on this that I missed, but this is going to be a difficult round. It's not going to be my best score, that's for sure. Okay, next one. Start the timer. Okay, we've got a large painting being moved. Is this, I think I read something about this. I don't know where it was. It's a fire in an art gallery, maybe. Stuff on, what country? We've got Batman. Udog. Idiot. These, I think these are a Danish thing. So are we in Denmark? I believe we might be in Denmark. And it sounds familiar for this gallery, so it could be like Copenhagen or something like that. I think it might be. I know there is a country that this is unique to, with these poles going over the signs. I think it's Denmark. So I'm going to go Copenhagen. I'm hoping it's not one of the other cities over here. This is fairly recent, I'm pretty sure, in the last couple of years. This car looks pretty modern, this fire car, and it's a shame I can't see a number plate. I don't know if there's anything on here that confirms it's Denmark. I think we've got the crossed O here, which is a Danish thing. So yeah, I think we're safe in Denmark. And I believe this was probably last year, maybe even this year. So I'm going to go 2023. We've got 20 seconds. I'll keep looking a little bit longer, just in case. I don't know what Batman DC comic book they're advertising. I'm more of a Marvel fan than a DC fan myself. Okay, we'll go for it. It's 22, so it was this year. So the painting Fra Copenhagen's was being rescued from a fire in the Borsen Copenhagen former stock exchange. That sounds familiar. So it was there, decent score. I probably could have got a better location if it wasn't limited for time, but it's still good. Let's hope we can finish on a high here. Let's go. Oh, well, maybe not then. Looking at this, God bless America. Please remember Pearl Harbor. So are we in America? Anthony's Waffle something. Thought at first that was a French flag. Oh, could we be in America? Here's the people. Look more Hispanic, possibly. This looks like a Mexican outfit, possibly, that this little boy is wearing. But we do have Anthony's Waffle Store, a waffle shop, so that leads me to believe we're English. So we're near the border with Mexico. These flags are throwing me off though, because we've got quite a few different ones here. We can't be in France with this picture though. West America, remember Pearl Harbor. Why would, if it's going to be remember Pearl Harbor, it's going to be around Second World War, I would think. So probably around, let's say 43, 44 maybe. Yeah. I mean, they just look more Hispanic, these people. 36 seconds left. It's a very strange image, but Anthony, that's definitely English. This architecture could work for like New Mexico, somewhere like that. Somewhere close to the border, like El Paso. So I might go like El Paso. Could be anywhere on the Texas border. Could be down near San Diego, near Tijuana, maybe. I'm going to go in the middle of the border because I really don't know. This is a difficult one. Okay, let's go for it. It's 42 and it was in Mexico. It was on the border. Oh, it was on the border with Brownsville right down here. That was a difficult one to work out where exactly that was, but I'm glad I was thinking about going over to San Diego. I'm glad I didn't in the end, but I'm still 1,091 kilometers away. The year wasn't too bad, so it was not long after Pearl Harbor then. Okay, final score. Let's just get rid of the timer. Don't need that anymore. Okay, final score 39,721. That's more what I expect on a 2-minute round game. Let's have a look at the breakdown. We have, yeah. So those Mexican rounds, well, America and Mexico, I don't see any way there was of locating those exactly. And my year on the third round, on that Mexico round, really lost me a lot of points there. I could have got a bit better on this round in Zurich, just a bit closer in the years, but other than that, it wasn't the worst game in the world. That was definitely a difficult round for sure. And the Copenhagen one was probably the easiest, or the New Zealand one, really. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully we can do better than that. We should do. I'll see you then. Bye.